Good evening. I hope everybody can hear me. My name is Lisa Sneed, and at this time I call this regular meeting of the Administrative Charging Committee to order. The time now is 4:45 p.m. Please listen for the roll call. If your name is called, please respond by indicating that you are present. Andrew Miller,
Present.
Kurt Zurcher,
Present.
Kenneth Vinston,
Present.
Jennifer Mott,
Present.
and myself, Lisa Sneed. It appears that a quorum is present. An agenda was distributed in advance to members of the committee. Are there any changes? Seeing none, the agenda is approved as written. The meeting minutes from the September 9th, 2024 ACC special meeting were made available in advance of today's meeting. Are there any changes? Seeing none, the meeting minutes are approved as read. Are approved for the record. Is there any public testimony?
There were no advanced signups, and there's nobody currently in the attendees.
Okay. With that, we will move on. The next item on the agenda is the Office of Police Accountability update. Is there an update today?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Just a few updates. Just a reminder to check your emails. It's especially important for the weeks that you don't have any cases. The office normally sends out some administrative stuff. Just at least try to check it at least once a week. Just so we are all on the same page. I want to let you know that I met with Anne Arundel County Police Department. They're going to be sending us preventable departmental accidents cases involving a member of the public. They had not been sending us those cases before, so we're going to start seeing an influx of those cases. Just to give you a heads up, the reports will look a little bit different than what you see before. It's probably going to be a 1-page to 2-page report, just detailing how the accident happened, who was involved, things of that nature, okay? Whatever body camera footage is available. Just giving you a heads up, it's not going to be the usual reports that you guys are used to seeing. And as soon as they start sending those cases over, we'll let you know. As you know, ACC members and trial board members had training at MPTSC. The PAB has been complaining that they don't have any training throughout the state. We had a conference with PERF this past summer. Again, all the PABs across the state said we want training too. So MPTSC has agreed to a 1-day training in different parts of the state. Jen and I will be going to Sykesville on Thursday for that 1-day PAB training. Also want to let you know that the next PAB meeting is September 23rd at 6:30. At that point, the law enforcement agencies will be giving their update. Everybody, as usual, is welcome to come. It's going to be via Zoom. And those are the only updates I have, Madam Chair.
Thank you. And I just have a quick question about the preventable departmental accident cases that we will be reviewing. Could you tell us, is there a date are they retroactive? And if they are retroactive, what date are they retroactive to?
I don't know the dates yet. They're still pulling the data, and they should be to us in the next couple of weeks. I will say, as long as they're within the year and a day deadline, you will be getting some of those cases. So I don't know how far back. They're going to pull it from the start of the law, July 1st, 2022, but I don't know obviously what cases you'll be receiving. I would imagine it'll be, after within that year and a day time period, you'll get those cases.
Okay. Are there any questions based on my questions? Okay. Thank you, Moya. Is there any new business to discuss today? Well, I have an issue that I am bringing to the room today. As some of you might know or might have guessed anyway, most of us, I believe, are serving on a 2-year term basis. I am one of those people. My original appointment was in November 2022, which means that my service would be up at the end of October. And with that, we will need to select a new chair. Once my term is up, I do not plan on staying a member of the ACC after my term concludes. I may, serve the county in other ways, but well, I do serve the county working for the school system, but I'm just saying, but I may serve the county in other ways after that. With that being said, I'd like to open the floor to nominations for a chair, beginning with the November meetings for the ACC. Are there any nominations? Are there any recommendations for nominations or any nominations? Kurt?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Kenneth.
I will second that nomination. Kenneth, do you have anything that you want to say in that regard?
No, I accept the nomination. And big shoes to fill.
Oh, awesome. Are there any other nominations? With that, it has been moved and properly seconded that Ken is a nominee for the position of chair of the ACC with a term beginning November 2024. We said that there are no other nominations. I'd like to put this to a vote. All those in favor of Kenneth Vinston serving as ACC chair for the one-year term beginning November 1st, 2024, please respond in the affirmative or negative when I call your name. Andrew Miller?
Affirmative.
Kurt Zurcher?
Affirmative.
Jennifer Munt?
Affirmative.
Kenneth Vinston?
Affirmative.
And Lisa Sneed, affirmative. The vote passes 5-0. The ayes have it. Kenneth Vinston, you are now the elected chair starting November 2024. We are scheduled to go into closed session to deliberate on investigative files that have been transferred to the committee. This meeting will be closed under the provisions from the General Provisions Article, Section 3-305B, Provision Number 1, to discuss the appointment, employment, assignment, promotion, discipline, demotion, compensation, removal, resignation, or performance evaluation of appointees, employees, or officials over whom this public body has jurisdiction, any other personnel matter that affects one or more specific individuals. Provision 13, to comply with a specific constitutional, statutory, or judicially imposed requirement that prevents public disclosures about a particular proceeding or matter. We expect to deliberate on cases in which investigated files have been transferred to the committee, as well as potentially discuss the scheduling of future deliberations. The cases for deliberation today, September 16th, 2024, are case number, and there are two cases, case number 2024-0904-45 and case number 2024-0911-46. Can I get a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? None opposed. The motion passes. The chair now declares this meeting closed.